तो दोस्तों सुनते हैं एक छोटी सी प्यारी सी बहुत ही मीठी कहानी द सॉल्टेड कॉफी। He met her at a party. She was gorgeous, beautiful. She was wearing a black gown that draped her body. She looked like a princess, an angel. And he, though was wearing a beautiful tux, still felt like an ordinary guy. At the end of the party, he invited her to have coffee with him. She was surprised, but being polite, she agreed. They sat in a coffee shop, trying to have some small talks. He was really nervous, and she uncomfortable, ready to leave. Suddenly he asked the waiter, "Excuse me, would you please give me some salt? I would like to put in my coffee." Everybody stared at him. So strange, na? Salt for your coffee? His face turned red, but still, he put the salt in his coffee and drank it. She was curious, and she inquired about the salted coffee. He replied, "When I was a little boy, I lived near the sea. I liked playing in the sea. I could feel the taste of the sea, just like the taste of the salted coffee. Now, every time I have the salted coffee, I always think of my childhood, think of my hometown and my parents." She was deeply touched, and she also spoke about her faraway hometown, her childhood, and her family. It was a sweet conversation and also the beautiful beginning of their story. They continued to date, and she found out that actually he was a tolerant, very kind-hearted person with whom she can have conversation endlessly. She actually enjoyed his company. He was a good person, and she had almost missed him if it would not have been the day of the salted coffee. The story after that was just like another beautiful love story. The princess married the prince, and they were living the happy life. And every time she made coffee for him, she would put some salt in the coffee, as she knew that's the way he liked it. After 40 years, he passed away. He left her a note which said, "My dearest, please forgive me. Forgive me for my whole life's lie. This was the only lie I said to you. The lie about the salted coffee. Remember the first time we dated? I was so nervous at that time. Actually, I wanted some sugar, but by mistake I said salt. It was difficult for me to change, so I went ahead. I never thought that could be the beginning of our communication. I tried to tell you the truth many a times, but I was too afraid to do so, as I had promised not to lie to you for anything. Now I'm dying. I'm afraid of nothing, so I have to tell you the truth. I never liked the taste of the salted coffee. What a strange bad taste, no? But I have had salted coffee all my life. But since I knew you, I never felt sorry for it. having you with me was the biggest happiness for me the whole life. If I can live for the second time, I would still want to know you and have you for my whole life, even if I have to drink the salted coffee again. There were tears in her eyes. One day, someone asked her, "We have heard that your husband liked salted coffee. What's the taste of the salted coffee?" And she replied, "Sweet, very sweet."